So we start off with Greg and Wirt walking in the woods. They haven't found a town yet. They happen to stumble on Pottsfield, which is a mile away. He actually saves Beatrice, the bird, from a bush, making Beatrice owe them a favor. So, Greg and Wirt enter the town. Wirt and Greg enter the barn and see tons of people... pumpkins...
Wirt and Greg try and explain themselves, but the big pumpkin guy turns on them and plans to punish them for their crimes.
Beatrice agrees to take them to Adelaide. They walk off and the episode ends. Welcome everybody to Over the Garden Wall. Not really too much to say in the beginning of this, so let's just jump right in.
Adelaide, to Adelaide. Come on and join the Adelaide parade.
No thanks.
Wirt and Beatrice clearly aren't as happy-go-lucky as Greg is, even more so for Wirt, who can't even stop to tie his shoe. Beatrice and Wirt don't seem to like each other that much. She says that he's a pushover who always does what he's told, and he gives annoyed glances to the audience.
Greg wanders off from the group, coming to a schoolhouse. As Wirt and Beatrice come after him, they come across the same schoolhouse looking inside.
When the teacher tells the class to sit down, Wirt sits too, because according to Beatrice, he only ever does what he's told. He's going to keep spiting her throughout the episode, and it's kind of just there. It makes sense story-wise, but it's not that fun to watch. Still, it has some cute moments.
I think it's pretty funny how Wirt is just completely disregarding Beatrice and her rude ways and just totally taking her off. It is incredible.
Also, this teacher has romance issues.
Why, Jimmy, I just have one thing to say.
More like 50.
A is for the apple.
So now we have a musical number, or more like 4/26ths of a musical number.
The school teacher continues to sing her schoolhouse rock number, and Wirt has to go into the dunce box. Brilliant!
Young man, go to the dunce box.
Now, the song she sings about her boyfriend gets constantly interrupted, but you can actually hear the full version on Cartoon Network's YouTube page.
And see what he did, that's D.
The song goes through the entire alphabet, and yes, there is a breakup reference for each letter.
M is for the misery left me in, never to return again.
It's interesting.
This lady got some problems.
What's that?
Nothing.
Oh, now look what you've done. We're in the dunce box too.
2 hours later.
Greg is still sitting with some animals outside. He decides to play a game he calls Two Old Cat, in which he finds 2 old cats.
Wait, no. I think that cat is too old.
But the name of the game is Two Old Cat. You can't just change the rules on us, cheater.
They never explained the concept of the game. But you know what? Whatever, let's keep going.
A gorilla finds the group, and they run up to the lunch bell, making the class think it's lunchtime. They go to eat while the teacher plays...
Oh, what's the matter?
the song from episode 2?
Clocked in till the work day's over.
Hey, nobody ordered you to eat yet.
Yeah, but time's a gentle stream.
Well, that's clever.
Yeah, kinda is. So we break out into another song during mealtime. Now, it's about
Oh, potatoes and molasses.
potatoes and molasses. Alright, whatever makes you happy, Greg. I ain't gonna judge.
Oh, potatoes and molasses.
This song is cute, although I wouldn't say I love it or anything. It takes a while to really start up, and once it does, it gets cut off by this headmaster guy.
That's enough!
Father?
Is this what I've been paying for?
True. Speaking of the headmaster guy, he comes in right now, taking all of the instruments with him and sending all the animals to bed. But 2 seconds ago it was midday! Or maybe it was sunset? I don't know! Either way, I would like you to stop defying Mother Nature, please. Thank you very much.
Wirt and Greg sneak out and find out that, although the school is the headmaster's life's work, he has to sell the musical instruments just to keep the school in business, and is on the verge of closing it. The group comes up with a plan.
Let's go steal his stuff.
That is the best plan I have ever heard.
The next day, the headmaster finds Wirt and Greg using the instruments to put on a benefit concert, which is sweet, I guess, until the gorilla comes in. Except that it wasn't a gorilla, it was the teacher's weird-looking boyfriend in a costume.
That's right, darling.
Yo, how do you move the fingers? Your arm cannot be that long. What? No.
Hey, if I can put up with Dipper's weird jacket, I can put up with this.
I guess the world really is as sweet.
Tears don't work like that either! So the band picks up right from where they left off. Greg now singing Potatoes and Molasses along with the music. And that's where the episode ends.
Oh, potatoes.
I thought this episode was real cute. Most of the episodes in this series are, so this is no exception. Of course, it does get a little weird and dark further on, but we'll continue on that when we get there. I would give this episode a 3.
This is probably my least favorite of these shorts, but that isn't really saying much. This was still cute and just silly enough to hold my attention. The music and visuals are still good, and the characters are still charming. It's just that this is probably the least interesting conflict out of all of them. The problem is that both the teacher and headmaster face aren't ones that directly affect Greg and Wirt, and since they're the characters we're rooting for, it's kind of a shame that it had to be this way. Still, this was cute, and I really can't fault it for that. It's average, but it's only uphill from here.
Thank you, one and all for watching, and we hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye!
So I wonder what we're going to talk about next. Wait a minute, it's almost Thanksgiving! How did I not notice this? Well, now what are we gonna do?
How should I know?
Letters of the alphabet A, B, C, like 1, 2, 3, A, B, C. Letters of the alphabet make words to say, words that we use every day. A is for apple, growing on a tree. B is for ball that goes bouncy, bouncy, wee.